We are Tim and Sandy, and of course Pablo, and we are living and travelling in our self-built Sprinter van, completing the big lap of Australia. As you know, in the past, we have a knack for finding the perfect weather.
Totally recommend coming up here in the rain. It's lovely.
And this episode is no different.
Of course it starts to rain when we get here. I think I'm going to have to start wearing gloves.
It's just surprisingly how cold it gets.
How do we get ourselves in these situations?
Tell you what, this walk is giving us some challenges.
But sometimes things are just more beautiful in the rain. Don't worry guys, we get the views. And as you can see behind me, we have lovely summer in Tasmania. We are down in Queenstown, and it's not quite north, but it's west, and they're known for a lot of rain. But we're only here for a couple of days, and we really want to do the Horsetail Falls, which, if you don't know, behind Tasmania there's a massive copper mine. Is it copper, is it? Copper, isn't it?
They do a lot of mining here.
Yeah, and there's some beautiful falls here, but you have to walk along a cliff. And it's blowing a gale, so what do? You just have to go, I suppose. But Pablo here is going to be curled up. He's not silly, this kid. And it must be cold because you're wearing a shirt.
Yeah. Wow, I've got my sleeves rolled down. That means it's cold.
Oh, so this guy behind. I thought he was going to go for a walk with his helmet on.
He's fully waterproofed up and he's given up. He hasn't even gone up there.
I know.
So
He's like...
You got to be careful. We're only here for a couple of days. We can't wait out the weather because it looks like it's going to be like this for the next week.
Yeah, so we're going to take one for the team and head up there, eh?
Yeah, we're going to brave it. We've got waterproofs. It's just the cameras we've got to worry about.
Yeah, well, let's see how we go. The time it took me to get this camera up, it's a nightmare.
It's extreme, but Sandy's dressed in such a way so that she can actually protect the camera.
Yeah. I don't want it to be wet, but look, sorry, my poncho is destroying this shot. But see that road there? This is mad here, eh? Goes all the way, winds all the way down to Queenstown, which we'll show you in a time lapse, I think, a little bit later on when we leave. It's not too bad when you get around that corner, actually, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah, now we're out of the wind. Where the ridge, you go over the ridge and across the pass, that's really
yeah.
There's even signs saying hi.
Oh, okay, let's do it.
Full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you all the time, morning, evening, and midnight. Such a wonderful delight. Give up everything that I own. Yeah, I'd give it all up now just to be with you somehow. Unexpected love was.
It's actually quite an easy pathway to walk. Once you get around the side of the mountain, you're out of the wind, and that isn't too bad. I would suggest coming here on a clearer day, but you know, we don't have that choice. And we're heading to the top of the waterfall now. There's a viewing platform over there, so just got to go along this side of this bit of mountain and we'll be there.
I think sometimes people wait for beautiful weather to come out on hikes, but honestly, don't, because your moodiness, it just makes it so moody when it's wet. Look at that, it's beautiful. This big mountain here. Love it.
You're the leaves in mid-August.
Look at that rain. Is that rain or a cloud?
It's cloud being blown up
Cloud being blown up there. Wow, that's going to be windy when we get around there. I think I've got droplets on the lens. Let me fix that. Hopefully you can hear me, guys, but that is where we walked up, the side of that mountain there. That is so cool. Look at that view. Stunner. As you can see, we are at the top of the waterfall. Apparently he's holding my jacket because
Yeah, I'm holding her jacket.
you probably can't hear me. But how beautiful is it?
It's
Stunning, eh?
It's stunning. It's powerful.
Yeah,
It's,
let's check it out.
I think this beats a sunny day.
Yeah, I reckon it does
It
too.
does. It's sunny over there at the moment, but not here.
Oh gosh, absolutely stunning. We've just come around the corner so we can actually talk to you on this camera because I'm pretty sure you can hear rufflage
Oh, yes,
from this
from
thing.
online.
Oh yeah, from this thing, but yeah, it's beautiful, eh?
Yeah, absolutely stunning.
We're gonna make our way down. We'll see you back at the warm.
And cosy van.
Yes.
If you weren't aware, Queenstown is also famous for its mountain bike tracks. Check out that. There's been a few. There's also one just where the falls is.
If you follow it,
Up
you can follow
there?
it down the valley, and it
Yeah.
goes across all the way over to that one over
Yeah,
there,
you pull it all the way down, looks like. And it
You can
comes
see it
all the
across
way
there.
up there, look.
and then over to that ridge.
Wow. Well, I'm not into mountain biking, but it's tempting me, I tell you.
If it was one of those assisted ones.
Yes,
but,
it have to be electric, honestly.
It's steep.
I think we just got back in time for that walk, even though it looked a little bit more sunny on the way back. It's picking up again. So we're about to go down to another interesting site for Queenstown. It's called the Confluence, and it's where the Queen River and the King River meet. I'll explain a little bit more when we actually get down to the walk. But I want to show you this drive on the way down.
Windy track all the way down into
It is mad.
Queenstown.
I'll put a time lapse up because I want you to see all of it.
This road back into Queenstown twists and turns through rugged terrain, with breathtaking views that demand your attention. But don't get too distracted. This stretch, as challenging as it is stunning, with sharp bends, steep descents and narrow sections that require you to take it slow and steady. One wrong move and it's easy to see how things could go wrong. The bare orange-hued hills left by years of mining create a dramatic and eerie backdrop, making the drive feel like you've entered another world. It's beautiful, but it commands respect. Take it slow and soak in the views.
The trailhead starts just over there, and this is the only place we can leave our van. So hopefully
Should be
it's
good.
okay. It's weird when you ever leave it right on the side of the road, eh? It's just like...
Yeah, I don't like doing. I don't mind doing walks like this, but I'd rather it be more of a car
Yeah,
park,
like a sort of a car parky sort of thing, not just inside there, but...
not on the bend, not on a tight bend on a wet road.
Oh gosh. Okay, well, it's only 30 minutes long, but yeah. Just hopped in, and how cool does this walk look? Although these stairs are a killer. Just wanted to say thank you to all our members who have joined our little community. If you haven't already, what happens in there is you get to see advanced screenings of all our videos, more up-to-date ones, because we are a few weeks ahead. So if you haven't joined up, do that. We post up photos as well.
Just keep you up to date where we are on a daily basis. Well,
Yeah.
not on a daily basis, but up to date with
Yeah.
for everything.
Yeah, we have chats in there as well, and we'll put your name up at the end of the video or during the video, or like now. And if you haven't subscribed, do that. So the confluence here in Queenstown is basically
adjoining section of two rivers. Now the two rivers are the Queen and the King. The Queen River comes from the mountains which we were just at. Well, I would say mountains, but it's more like the mine here in Queenstown years and years and years ago. But what's happening is all those, is it bad minerals?
Just the pollutant.
Yeah, it's been polluted by the mine basically, and it goes into the Queen River. It used to be a grey colour. It's now turned into I was going to say golden brown, but it's more like
Pumpkin orange sometimes.
pumpkin orange, someone said, yeah. So it comes down here and joins up with the King River, which is a normal looking river, but what it does is creates an unnatural wonder with the two of them connecting and the waters sort of merging together. So they call it the confluence, and it's a pretty amazing sight. So yeah, let's head down.
We did see a documentary on it, didn't we? And it looked pretty cool. I
Yeah.
don't say the river is cool. The river is sadly toxic.
Well, if you want to know more about it, we'll link that documentary. You don't know the guy, but it was actually a good
No,
documentary.
it was really good. We'll link that below because yeah, it was very, very interesting.
Yeah.
The walk to get there, guys, is absolutely amazing. Through the beautiful forest here. Stunning.
Apparently this is a unusual rainforest because all the trees are the same height. Back in 1934 they had a massive bushfire. It went from Strawn all the way down to the southern tip. And it devastated everything. And all these trees are taking 80 to 90 years to grow, and that's the height. They're all the same height.
That's weird,
But you
eh?
can still see some of the really, really big ones that survived the fires, but they're all really, really burnt
Wow.
and scarred by the fire. But 1934, they're massive. I'll put the little map up. It shows how big the fire was.
I think I'm going to have to start wearing gloves on these hikes because my hands are freezing, plus when we've got the cameras out. Oh man, it's definitely, I'm surprised it's summer, to be honest.
And before you think it, we're not actually complaining about summer. We actually wanted to escape Brisbane and its 30 to 40 degree heat. That was just like, no, not this year, not in the van. We are loving it down here. It's just surprisingly how cold it gets. You know, we are coming towards mid-December now, and that's usually quite a hot time of year for us. So it's unusual. It's actually nice. Much more like England back home.
Oh,
I'd say they look like steep steps to me.
oh man, that looks slippery as, eh?
Yeah.
That pole's going to be cold as well. How do we get ourselves in these situations?
But I think the trick is that you go down the steep steps, but you walk up a nice hill on the other way.
Well.
So it's not a nice hill, but it's not steep.
Well, hopefully that's the plan.
That's what we're hoping. Them some dodgy ass steps, eh?
Look, they're all uneven. It looks like, I don't know what it looks like.
They're not the
It
best.
doesn't look fun.
I'm glad I'm glad we're not going back up them. Hopefully we're not going back up them.
Wow, we're here, but it's got a barrier across. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be down there, but stuff it.
I think we're
It's
all
very
right.
quick. I think it's just because it's slippery. Just be careful.
Yeah, I think it's a caution.
Caution. Yeah, I definitely want to see this.
It's so pretty.
You can see how orange it is.
I know.
That's just the pollution from the mines.
Oh wow,
The
yeah.
old mines, yeah.
Serious line there. Look.
Yeah.
That's crazy how much pollution has
Look at
come into this water, and look at that. They
Colour difference, eh, when they mix.
wow.
Sad, really.
Right, it's sad, yeah.
Beautiful, but sad.
Sad. Toxic. The striking reddish-brown colour, as beautiful as it is not exactly something to celebrate. The unusual colour comes from 100 years of mining in the area. Back then, waste from the copper mining was dumped straight into the river, causing major pollution. The rusty colour is from iron and other minerals seeping into the water, making it acidic and toxic to most life. It's what's known as acid mine drainage, a lasting reminder of Queenstown's mining boom. While there have been efforts to clean it up, the river still shows the impact of those years, a mix of history and environmental challenge that's hard to miss.
Alright, now to make it back up these steps, even though there's probably not steps all the way up, as you can see here, I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Oh well, I can't live here, so let's go. Found a visitor's book, and wow, a lot of people have been here. Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Stunning walk. It is a stunning walk. What should we put, guys? What should we put?
Please like and subscribe.
The sand van.
Follow us on YouTube.
Follow us on YouTube. You gotta try, hey guys?
Yeah.
A little YouTube sign there. And the date is 9/12. Cheeky, but yeah.
The walk back was so beautiful, even in the rain. In fact, the drizzle made it even better. The trees and moss looked extra green and the ferns were covered in tiny water droplets. The sound of the rain hitting the leaves and the streams along the path made it feel so peaceful. The cloudy, misty vibe gave the whole place this magical, otherworldly feel. Yeah, we got a bit wet, but it was totally worth it. Rain or shine, this is a walk you've got to do. It's absolutely stunning.
Just testing out the limitations of this little Neo. It did well under that tree. What do you reckon, guys?
Followed us well.
I shouldn't have looked at it because it takes the whole thing away like we've got a cameraman. But you know,
Yeah.
I need to learn to trust it.
Trust the process.
Trust the program.
Anyway, you know it's crashed because it goes bang.
Tell you what, this walk is giving us some challenges. I can feel things dripping on my head. What was that?
Little man has made an appearance since the start of this episode, so there he is. He would have hated that walk. We're going to take you around town now to the Queenstown little main road. Sorry, fella. Little main road, and we'll show you what that's like. A lot of it's boarded up, so be a quick little tour, I think. Of course, it starts to rain when we get here. We just got our van parked up there, just to give it a washing. Well, we're going to show you around the town. Just let me get under cover because it's spitting a little bit. Now initially I thought that Queenstown had all these closed shops and stuff because of COVID, but it's actually because of the mining town and it's just shut down, never been reopened, and because of the toxic water. Some people think the soil is toxic, and everything's really cheap here. Like, you can get a shop here for 90 grand, like right on the high street, and you can get blocks of land here for 50,000. But I looked into it, and yeah, that's why. Like, for example, here, 188,000. A good little house. This is pretty alright, that one. This was 280,
Again.
95.
Went up.
I mean, they're doer-uppers, but like, in this day and age, there's no way you get that anywhere else.
Grab yourself a cabin.
If the soil wasn't bad, it wasn't a toxic area,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Queenstown is such a cute little town with heaps to check out. Even though some shops are boarded up, we did notice that most are open from Tuesday to Saturday. That's when the railway runs and the tourists show up. The West Coast Wilderness Railway is a must if you're into history, and the Mining Museum gives you a real sense of Queenstown's past. If you like walking, there are some great trails with amazing views of the hills and the rainforest. And the town has a cool art vibe with murals and little galleries worth a look. It might be small, but Queenstown has so much character and plenty to keep you busy.
How cool would it be to live in this house here? Swinging chair, looking over the mountains. Come on. So next episode we're going to go on the Western Railway, which is right behind me, not this episode. That was such a great trip. I'm so glad we went. Definitely put this on your list. So stick with this. Next episode, it's going to be an awesome time. So cool. I think
that's all we have time for the lovely Queenstown for this episode. Next episode, we're going to go on that... What did I say the railway was? I got it wrong.
You said it was the Western Railway, but it's the Western Wilderness Railway.
Western Wilderness Railway.
I think.
So next episode, we'll be going on that, which I cannot wait for. West Coast Wilderness Railway. Right, we've got a little postcard
Thank
here.
you for the postcard.
So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and
Always leave a comment, and we will see you next time.
see you next time, guys.